guys, it's Silly Blocks. Welcome back to my channel for another Minecraft video. Today I'm here to show you how to build this Fairycore starter house in your own Minecraft world. I've been wanting to get back into filming build videos and I'm really excited about this super pretty fairy inspired build. This is super easy house to build, made using really easy to find materials, so it's perfectly starter friendly. All of the materials I used in this build will be listed in the description, so without any further delay, let's get straight into the tutorial. Okay, so I've laid out all of the dimensions in wool, and I will just let you pause this for a second and make sure that you've got this plan ready to build. But the wool represents the space between the blocks, and each of these dark oak corners represents where the corner goes. Okay, now you've got that. So the first thing we're going to do is go up here by 1 block using our dark oak logs, here by 2, and here by 3, and then we're going to do the exact same thing on this side as well. So 2 here and 1 here. Then we're going to go up by 3 here as well, 3 here, and 3 here, and 3 here, and then we're going to go up by 8 on this one. I actually wasn't counting, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 8 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then over here we're going to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to go up by 8 on all of these dark oak bits along the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. I've just missed one here. 6 on this one, just like we did on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've actually told you wrong. These ones here should also be going up by 8. I don't know why I said 3. I'm very sorry. So bring these up so that they're 8 along with all of the others. So there we go. So we've got like this rectangle shape in the middle and all of the beams go up by 8 blocks. We've got the sides that go up by 6. And then we've got the 3 tall ones and the staircase part here. So this is how you should be looking at it so far. Then what we're going to do is we're going to join up all of these posts along as I'm showing here, doing this on the second row tall, and you're going to do this on every single section. So let's go all the way around, go and join them across here and all the way here along the back of the build. Oh, there we go, along here, 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 and along here. You don't need to worry about this bit because that's where the stairs are going to go. Well, you do need to join these ones, actually. Oh, I can't do it. Where we go? There. But don't worry about this because this is where the stairs are going to go, which is actually what we're going to do next. So you're going to do 1 stair along here. 1 row of stairs, I mean. 1 row of stairs along here with the oak, and then we are going to join up, and then we're going to fill in here with our oak planks, and you can actually then fill in the floor of the interior as well. So we will fill in all of this using oak. You don't have to use oak as well, obviously, and this tutorial isn't going to show you any of the build of the interior, so you might want to change this. But oak is obviously pretty much the easiest material to gather when you're building a starter house. So yeah, just use whatever you want for the floor, but I do think that oak is a classic and it's easy to gather, so oak always works well. So just make sure you've got all of this filled in, and there we go. Oh, and we're also going to do this square over here on the porchway. So, oh my god, I can't do it. There we go. So, this is your build so far. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our terracotta blocks. You can use any colour terracotta that you like. I'm going to use the regular one because I feel like it blends really well with the brick that we're going to use on the roof later. But you can use whatever terracotta shade you want. I also thought about doing this using grey or purple, especially for a fairy inspired build. Obviously those colours really do fit those aesthetics really well, but depends on the vibe you're going for, depends on the dyes that you have like available, the resources that you have available, so just do whatever you want. But what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the walls, and we're all of the, like wherever we're filling in the walls, we're going to go as high as the beam is. So over here we're only going up by however many that is, 4, and over here we're going up by 6, and you're doing it one backwards from the beams so that the terracotta is inset like this. So just fill in all of the walls, and then doing it that way, it gives you less space, unfortunately, but it does make the build look a lot more three-dimensional. And as this is a starter house, we don't need it to be too sizable, so it's fine. I feel like this is a perfect size for a starter house, so this is what we're going with. Feel free to change it though. If you want the space instead of the 3D look to the build, then obviously you can change this build. You can change anything that you want about this build to make it suit your requirements. And we're also, even though we're going to do the door here in a bit, we'll just fill in this for now using terracotta like I am showing, and put in all the blocks in the wrong places. Now the next thing we're going to do is make a start on the roof. So we are going to take our brick stairs and we're going to place one here and one here, and then we're going to place an upside down stair like that behind, and then 2 slabs or a full block, whatever you've got, on top of that, then a stair block, upside down stair, and then we're going to carry on doing the classic stair, upside down stair roof pattern that most people probably have either done themselves or seen in plenty of YouTube videos. There is nothing unique about this roof design, I'm afraid, but I wanted to keep this build pretty simple, especially as this is my first build video that I've done in months. Probably like, I think my last build video was May of this year, so what is that, getting on 6 months? I can't work out maths on the spot, not while I'm building Minecraft houses, but yeah. So when we get to the top, we're going to place an upside down stair facing forward like this, and then come around to the back and place a stair like this, and place another one upside down in the front, and then this creates this little curved pointy out bit that gives it that Fairycore vibe. Then we're going to repeat this on the opposite side of the roof here. So it was stairs as showing, 2 slabs and stairs then all the way up to the top. So there we go. So that's the same on both sides, and then we are going to bring this all the way across until we get to here, and the same on this side. Then what you're going to do is go back to your slabs, and we're going to place a double slab here, and then continue that same roof pattern. So like this, double slab goes here, and then stair, and then another one facing forward, and one on the back of it, and one sticking out the front like that. So that creates the dormer window in the front. And then for the back of the build, you could do another dormer window. I'm not going to. I'm just going to bring this stair side, these stairs, like all the way to the other side. So for this section, we're going to do the same thing on this 6 high part of the roof. So upside down stair there, double slab, stair, and upside down, normal ones, and then we're going to go like this, and one on the back, and one just like that. And then if we go around to the other side of the build, we will do the exact same thing. And also make sure that you bring these across to the wall. Make sure you bring them all the way across, like this. I don't know how to words, but you know what I mean. You can see what I'm doing. So we'll do the same on this side. and there we go. That is the framework for the roof finished. Then we're gonna take our moss blocks and fill in the roof as I'm showing. So we're going to do 2 moss blocks on the bottom bit, and then the rest we're going to go up 1 moss block at a time and then back down the other side using the exact same pattern. So this is the way that we're filling in the roof, and then bring them all the way across to the other side. We will fix the dormer window in a second, but for now just fill in the whole roof using using the moss blocks as I am showing. I'm actually loving, this is the first time, I don't usually build Minecraft Fairycore isn't really my vibe. Well, it hasn't been in the past, but I've been spending a lot of time on TikTok lately and seeing a lot of Fairycore inspired builds, and that's what inspired me to make today's video, and I'm loving the vibe of it. I think next time I start a survival series, that might be the whole aesthetic that I go for my base, because I'm really liking it, and these moss roofs are actually so cute. Like, oh, it just makes me so happy. Makes me think of the film Maleficent, with the 3 fairies that look after Maleficent and like raise her.
1, 2, 3, grow.
I haven't been talking, I didn't explain what I did there, but you're gonna place moss blocks in line with the stairs, so I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not very good with my words, unfortunately, so you can probably see what I'm doing though just by following the tutorial. And then we're going to do the same thing with the moss on these smaller mini roofs on the side. It will probably be easier if I go in here and do it. Yep, there we go. So 2 along here, and I can't get to that bit because of the angle, but there we go. And you don't need to go any further back than that, because this is obviously where the walls are gonna go. But yeah, so do the same on the other side. So fill in 2 here and 1 here, 1 and 2 like that. And then what we're gonna do to fill in these walls for the interior is just bring these beams up to the ceiling as I am showing, and then do the same with the terracotta, so you won't see it from the other side. And then what I like to do for this middle part is I'm going to do a beam across here like that, and then fill in the terracotta, but do it flush with the dark oak this time. And then if we go around to the front, you can see the effect that it gives, like this 3-dimensional look to the outside. Also, make sure you fill in this part on the outside, otherwise it looks really weird. So go around to the other side and fill in the terracotta like that. There we go. And also, any spots that you see that need the terracotta filling in, you can just fill it in as I am showing. So there we go. For the door, we're gonna take our dark oak and do a beam across the top. Then we're going to take our spruce stairs and we're going to place 1 here and then 1 in this corner, an upside down in this corner and 1 here. Then we're going to break this block and replace it with a spruce trapdoor, and then place spruce trapdoors in each of these gaps like this, so it creates this little sort of circle hobbit hole entrance. Then we're going to break these 2 blocks and place our door in that spot, just like that. Then for the details on the windows and the rest of the wall, we're going to do the same beam along the side on this side of the wall as well, and then we're going to do 1 along here. And for our window, we're going to break out 3 blocks here like I've shown, and then place our oak trapdoors in the gaps and close them all. Then I'm going to take some rooted dirt. I always like to use dirt for window boxes and flower boxes because people use grass, and I don't know if this is a controversial opinion, but if you planted some flowers in flower pots, you wouldn't plant them in grass, you would plant them in soil or dirt. So you can obviously change this for grass if you feel like it looks better, but I always personally think it looks really weird when people plant flower boxes in grass on Minecraft, but that is just my opinion. So I'm going to use rooted dirt, and then I'm going to cover those with spruce trapdoors. and do the same along here as well. And then you can place any combination of flowers that you like in these window boxes. I'm going to use alliums, blue orchids, and these ones that I am not even going to try and say because I have no idea how to pronounce this. And then I'm actually going to break out all of these blocks here as well and replace them with oak trapdoors to create another window. And then we're going to create a little overhanging archway thingy for this window using a campfire block like this, and then you can extinguish it. And then underneath, if you place a gate and open it, then that creates a really nice effect of like a little canopy over the window. And then to finish off this front porch area, we're going to add 2 blocks here like this and another one on this side, and then we're going to place a spruce slab on top of each of these. And then also as we go down the stairs, we're going to place those spruce slabs like that. Then we can join up all of these open parts using fences, and here as well. Leave this bit open because you're obviously going to want to be able to walk and stand on your lovely balcony. And then if we want to add some extra details as well, you can take some stairs and add them to the corners. You can go all the way around the build with this. So we're going to add our stairs like this. Just to add a little bit more detail to the build, and it kind of makes it look like these are support. Oh, not upside down. Oh my god, what's going on? This kind of looks like they're support anchors or something. Obviously I'm not an architect, but I feel like it makes it look like the build is more sturdy. And if you want to add even more detail, you can take some barrels and place them like this, where the stairs are, like above the stairs. So if we go around doing that, so barrels along here, you can store stuff in them if you really want to. I probably wouldn't because I would forget it's there, but I guess that gives it a multi-purpose. I'm going to add some extra details of some lanterns just like this. So place your fences and then a lantern on top, obviously lights up the build really well. Then I'm just going to scatter some leaves. I like to use the azalea ones just because they're obviously from the latest update, so they're new and exciting to use, and they've got flowers on them, so they really go with this Fairycore, cottagecore inspired aesthetic. I'm even going to add some up here. And then the cherry on top of what's really going to make this build look like a Fairycore inspired build is we're going to add flowers all over the roof, everywhere. And I like to use a mix of colours, particularly yellow and purple. I feel like it contrasts really well with the green. And blue looks really nice as well, but it's totally up to you which flowers that you use, and obviously it's probably going to depend on what resources you can actually acquire, assuming you're building this in creative. But add an assortment of flowers, and then you can also, any space in between, you can add some bone meal, and you'll get some azalea bushes hopefully, and some grass. I'm actually going to add some more flowering azalea bushes. I didn't get many of them from the bone meal, so I'm just going to add some more of those. But yeah, you can do this however you want. Yours is not going to end up looking the same as mine. Just have fun with it and do it however you like. And then for the 1.18 update, we'll obviously be able to get hold of these spore blossoms in the lush caves, and these are another great addition for this aesthetic. So I like to just add these randomly, like it doesn't really matter where you add them. And I'm also going to add actually some, what's this called? Glowberries hanging down looking like vines. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just add some flowers, some of the taller flowers around the outside, like create a little garden. And I'm doing loads because of, obviously, as I keep saying, that sets off the aesthetic of this whole the vibe that we're going for. So there you have it. So I've also added a little path here going up towards the front of the house, and also some custom trees over here. I'm really happy with how these turned out, and they obviously add a lot of extra life and greenery to this area, make it really look like a little fairy lives in this house. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and it inspired you to build something like this in your own world. If you do decide to follow this tutorial, then send me the pictures of the builds that you make. All of my socials are linked in the description down below, but send me a picture on Twitter or Instagram, Discord. If you enjoyed this video, then please take a moment to like and subscribe and leave me a comment, because it really helps out my channel. But that's enough from me today. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!